Biography of Malcolm Roberts. He was born on 31st of March 1944 at Blackley in Manchester, United Kingdom. He was the second child to Doris and Jim Roberts. Jeannie was his older sister. As a junior he attended Crossley School before moving to Moss House Secondary School. He first started taking an interest in singing at junior school when he used to compete with another boy in assembly every morning to see who could sing the hymns the loudest, and at the age of 13 passed the entrance exam to attend Manchester's School of Art. Malcolm built up his experience with bit parts in the soap opera Coronation Street and appearances in amateur productions for the North Manchester Operatic Society. He did club work, playing the trumpet and singing standards the summertime. Soon he had progressed to taking the lead roles in musicals such as South Pacific and West Side Story, and had made appearances with the National Youth Theatre in productions of Henry V and Julius Caesar, along with other up-and-coming young actors including Simon Ward, Timothy Dalton, and Howell Bennett. Football was another hobby of Malcolm's, and he played regularly with the Manchester Northern team and was invited to join the Manchester City Colts. He also had a couple of games with the city's reserve team, but decided that his music was to take first place in his life. However, Malcolm never lost the support for Manchester City and continued to give it to the end of his life. After Maggie May ended, Malcolm found himself working as a bouncer in some of the clubs in Soho, was an ice cream salesman and managed a nightclub called the Zebra. It was while he was here that he met and became friendly with Kenny Clayton, who was pianist to Shirley Bassey, and he introduced Malcolm to Tony Lewis, who was manager to Shirley and soon became Malcolm's first manager. Within months Malcolm had recorded his first record entitled Time Alone Will Tell, which is the English version of the Italian song Non pensare a me by Claudio Villa. Here Malcolm Roberts singing Time Alone Will Tell.
Time alone will tell, my love for you will never end, although I know that you must go. Fate that let us meet was indiscreet to let me fall in love with you. Time may change the world, but time can never change the world we used to know. I love you so. Time alone will tell that no one else can be as wonderful as you. I'll go on so lonely now, but losers must go on somehow. Time alone will tell, you'll always be my one and only love.
1968, Roberts heard Andy Williams singing the oldie May I Have the Next Dream With You and realized that it could be arranged for a hit single. Malcolm's version was released on the Major Minor label and he sang it during a 2-week engagement at La Reserve nightclub in Birmingham. Local record shops were bombarded with requests for copies, which made the label realize that they had a smash hit on their hands. The single made the top 10. Hear Malcolm Roberts singing May I Have the Next Dream With You.
May I have the next dream with you, dear? Just a dream between us two. Who'd think that someday, somewhere in some way, I'd meet a dream like you. Close your eyes and put your arms around me. You'd be surprised what love can do. So may I have the next dream with you, and may it last the whole life through. May I have the next dream with you, dear? Just a dream between us two. Who'd think that someday, somewhere in some way, I'd meet a dream like you. Close your eyes and put your arms around me. You'd be surprised what love can do. So may I have the next dream with you, and may it last the whole life. May it last the whole life. May it last the whole life
In 1969, Malcolm knew he had been selected to be the British representative at the International Song Festival in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and would be singing a song especially written for him by Les Reed and Barry Mason called Love Is All. The festival took place in October and Malcolm was amazed at the reception he got during the rehearsals for the big night. The Brazilian girls went wild for his blonde hair and handsome looks. He was made favorite to win the competition, which had singers from many other countries. Malcolm won the festival as a performer. At the festival, there were 2 distinct awards, one for the performer, singer, and the other for the song. Malcolm won the award for Best Performer and was applauded by the audience. However, Love Is All did not win the Best Song, because of a mistake of a judge in the voting system, who awarded the song 1 point instead of the maximum 10. When the points were added, it made the song Love Is All 3rd place. And the audience protested. The whole stadium erupted with chanting for Malcolm, and he received a 20-minute standing ovation before there was some sort of order, and eventually Malcolm went forward and draped the Union flag around the shoulders of Bill Medley to quieten the audience, so that he could sing his song. The winner of the contest was in fact the Brazilian song Contigo por Luciana, sung by Avinia, who the audience did not consider to be the outright winner.
Yesterday, I knew the games to play. I thought I knew the way life was meant to be. Now there's you. My foolish games are through. Now at last I have found just what makes this old world turn around. Love is all I have to give. Love is all as long as I shall live. Take it all, and I'll always be there when you call my name. I know that love is all. Every night I long to hold you tight until the morning light shines into your eyes. Love me now, we'll get along somehow. Won't you please take my hand, and together forever we'll stand. Love is all I have to give. Love is all as long as I shall live. Take it all, and I'll always be there when you call my name. I know that love is so take it all, and I'll always be there when you call my name. I know that love is
Malcolm recorded infrequently in the 1970s, involved in litigation because he resented being passed over to EMI with no say in the matter. He topped the Argentinian charts with She in 1974 and moved to America. In the 1980s he returned to the UK for a tour of the musical Joan of Arc for Bill Kenwright. In 1985 he moved to South America. But in 1991 he wrote and performed the song One Love, which reached the final selection for the UK choice for the Eurovision Song Contest. The song finished in 8th place. In Malcolm's private life he was thrilled to become a father, and Oliver was born in April 1995. In 1996 Malcolm took part in a very different theatrical show at the Café Royal in London. It was an American idea and it was called Joey and Gina's Wedding. The audience became the guests at the wedding and reception. Malcolm took the part of the Irish priest who was officiating at the ceremony. The evening was certainly a fun night out, and Malcolm slipped easily back into an acting role. In the last years of his life, Roberts had been keen to raise his profile in the UK. 2 CDs have been issued of vintage material, The Essential Malcolm Roberts in 2000, and Live at the Talk of the Town in 2002, and he was planning a new album, Love on a Canvas, about his time at art college. Work was underway on a new CD that contained songs that Malcolm had written himself when the news came that he had suffered a heart attack. He was found collapsed in a parked car near his home, on Friday, February 7, 2003, at 3 p.m. More than 200 people, including fans, joined friends and family at his funeral at St. Nicholas Church in Henley-on-Thames, Oxfordshire. Music for the service featured two of his biggest hits, Love Is All and Ave Maria. After his death, the CD Rio was released in October 2003 and Lost and Found in June 2021.